Thank you for inviting me into your home, Marie. I appreciate it, and well, as you can see, I decided to have a seat. But I've wrapped up my investigation. Oh, yes, I've wrapped it up. I found the blackmailer who came after you, Marie. Yes. Oh, no. These sorts of things are best handled in private, best handled quietly. Oh, yes. Oh, no. You're not going to have to pay this individual a single penny. Yes, I took care of things. Yes. You might not like how I took care of things, but I took care of them. Well, Marie, what can I say? People hire me when they need a professional investigation to be carried out. And then when the investigation is over, if there's any messy details that need cleaning up, they can rest assured that I'll clean it up. You understand, don't you? Yes. Well, thank you, Marie, but yes, we both know you don't mean that. Yes. What do I mean? Oh, it's simple. You see, you don't actually have the personality as a client to just not care how I handle things, to just not care how I take care of things. Yes, and as for that filthy blackmailer, oh, he definitely had evidence regarding Marie having an affair with the gardener. An affair that her rather wealthy doctor husband wouldn't appreciate. No, he wouldn't. Oh, why am I putting it that way? Well, it's very simple, Marie. You see, I don't think you're gonna like how I got rid of this individual. Yes. Oh, no. There was no violence involved, no brutality, none of that. Yes. I simply told him that in reality, Marie's husband had left her for another woman, and so all of his blackmail was worthless. Yes, he didn't like hearing that, but after I went into detail, he understood. What sort of detail? Oh, come on now. Come on. Please, don't play dumb with me. You hired me. Did you think I really wasn't going to find out what actually happened? Yes, Marie had the affair with the gardener. And, well, she got pregnant. Yes. She got pregnant. And unfortunately, she started showing. Or maybe she didn't, but it was clear that one day soon she would. So she contacted you. Yes, her lovely identical twin sister. hmm hmm She contacted you, the one she hadn't spoken to in years, the one she had a falling out with. She contacted you, Tanya. hmm Oh, please, please, please. Don't insult both of us by denying it. It's just you and me in this room. It's not like there's other people watching. Now, is there? No, hold on. Before you start to panic. Oh, and by the way, I took the liberty of removing the Yes, yes. I guess I don't even have to say it, do I? Oh well, I'll say it anyway. I took the liberty of removing the revolver from your desk. Yes. I mean, you started reaching towards that drawer, and then even before I could finish, you put both your hands on top of the desk. That was smart. That was smart. So, let's talk about what happened. Your sister, whom you've been estranged from for many years, panicked, freaked out. Yeah, she called you for help because really, Marie is the type of person who has many friends in her social circle. Many friends who love to come to her parties, many friends who love to drink her booze, who love to, well, they love to party. They love the gifts she gives them, but your sister Marie, when she really needed help, oh, yeah, that's just the pipes. Huh. Yeah, I guess in an old house like this, they would act up, but you would know more about that than I do. Anyway, getting back to your sister's loser friends. Yeah. Well, they're all good at making money, but not much else. Partying, getting drunk, having their servants drive them home and keeping quiet about it. Oh yes, oh yes. Mr. Longfellow. He went on a hunting trip that lasted longer than expected. Yes, Mr. Longfellow wasn't passed out in one of your bathrooms and needed 3 of Marie's stronger servants to help his fat butt into a chair. Yes. Hunting trip. Went a little long, that's all. Yes. Oh, your sister was quite a piece of work. All those friends. And who did she trust? You. Her estranged, identical twin sister whom she hadn't seen in how long? She panicked, she freaked out, but she came up with a plan. Yeah. She probably figured that your looks hadn't have changed. And she was right. When she looked into your eyes, it probably felt like she was looking into a mirror. A 3-dimensional mirror. Yes. What exactly was the plan, Tanya? Let me guess. You were supposed to switch places with her. You not being pregnant, well, I guess that was a calculated risk that she took. But yeah, you not being pregnant, she figured she would dress you up in her clothing, send you to live her life with her husband, pay you a great deal of money to do this favor for her, and then never see you again and ask for the baby. Well, yeah, that's the one thing. Yes, with her and your religious upbringing, I guess abortion was not an option. So I figured she would stay at that little lakeside cabin that she owned with her husband. She would stay there. She would hire a couple of unknown locals to help her as the pregnancy went along. Yeah, and at the end of 9 months, she would have the baby, put the baby up for adoption, because obviously she couldn't return home with a baby. I mean, her husband isn't stupid. No, he's not stupid at all. I mean, he put up with her nonsense, her bullshit, and her activities, didn't he? Put up with all of it. Yes. And you agreed to it because you needed the money. Because unlike your sister, you decided not to marry. You decided to be a strong, independent woman, and every business venture of yours failed. Oh, yes, the beauty parlor. Let's be honest, Tanya. The main location, the first location, you are barely breaking even. Barely. Your second location, even though it's in a better part of town, is losing money. I mean, yeah, it's in a better part of town, but a lot of other people figured that out as well. So there's lots of competition all of a sudden. And your second business in the better part of town has a lot more competition, and you're losing money. Let's face it, that second beauty salon is losing so much money that you're about, 2-3 months away from shutting it down? But you don't have to, do you? Your sister Marie promised you a ton of money. Just do this one favor. Here's the money. Don't ever tell. Go back to your life afterwards. I'll go back to mine. Everything will be fine. Someone will adopt the baby. The baby will be fine. Yeah. I mean, actually, for a bit of an insane plan, I mean, it worked out, didn't it? Except for one thing. Now, I know for a fact Marie didn't want you sleeping with her husband because, heaven forbid, you get pregnant as well. So, what was it? What was that plan you came up with? Okay, I guess that could work. You went out to a shopping center. you started driving home, and mhm, mhm, that could work. Yes. So in the end, you would tell Marie's husband that you were assaulted, traumatized. Your dress was ripped, or her dress was ripped. But before he could complete the act, you got saved by a good Samaritan. And it would have worked. All it would have cost you was a nice dress. You could have tore that up yourself. And so every time Marie's husband would approach you, you would tell him you were too traumatized and to please give you some time, give you some time. Well, a few months would have gone by. And then what? Marie comes back and immediately sleeps with him? That sort of thing? Right. No one counted on one thing. Marie didn't count on one thing. You fell in love with her husband. Oops. And then you decided you were going to wait until she had the baby, and then you were going to go visit her, and perhaps on the way back to switching places with her and continuing your life and getting paid, you'd put an end to hers. I mean, yeah, you guys are identical twin sisters, but growing up, the two of you couldn't be any more different. Yeah, she liked the finer things, and you were pretty much a tomboy. When the two of you got old enough, you wouldn't even dress alike. She liked dresses, you liked blue jeans. She dreamed of getting married, you dreamed of being independent and wealthy, don't need a man. Until you found a man, a good man, your sister's man. Yes, that's how I was able to get that blackmailer off your back. Yeah, I convinced him that Marie's husband divorced her, married another woman who looks exactly like her, and, well, that's it then. And, yeah, I came up with some manufactured evidence, and he ended up believing me. So you don't have to worry about him anymore, Tanya. No. You made sure that baby was put up for adoption. The gardener, long gone. And you made sure your sister would never rear her ugly head again, even though it looks exactly like yours. You decided you wanted it all, the money, everything, so you took it. I mean, there were a few things that didn't make sense. For example, when you signed that document in front of me and your servant handed you a fountain pen, you looked at him like he was crazy. Marie had a fondness for fountain pens, and that's all she used to write with. You demanded the servant hand you a ballpoint pen and even got upset. You don't know how to write with a ballpoint pen. I'm sorry. You don't know how to write with a fountain pen, do you, Tanya? No, you don't. Why would a tomboy ever learn that? And that Cartier watch, I noticed one time at a party, someone asked you what time it was. You acted too drunk to be able to tell. That's because you can't tell time on an analog watch, can you, Tanya? No. Oh, you can? Okay. Well, I'm wearing my analog watch. You're wearing your Cartier. Tell me exactly what time it is. Mm-hmm. You can't tell, can you? Marie could. For you, that Cartier watch is just a piece of jewelry on your wrist. I mean, seriously. Listen, you don't have a blackmailer to worry about anymore. Well, you don't have that blackmailer to worry about anymore. Oh, don't worry, Tanya. Don't worry. I'm not a greedy man. I'm not a greedy man. The amount that the blackmailer wanted, you're going to give me half. I'm going to disappear, and you will never see me or hear from me ever again, Tanya. Yeah. Well, turns out you're not the only one who needed money. Half what the blackmailer wanted. One-time payment, you never see me again. And if you try to do anything stupid, I will make sure that I'll make sure that Marie's husband finds out everything. I have friends. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, there we go. Very smart. I guess out of the two of you, you were the smart one. All right. Let's head on over to the bank and get my money.